Really clearing out then by early next week with some cool weather. Let's go back to Allie and Dennis now, who've got a look at the breaking news in the traffic department.
That is right. We are following breaking news out of Dauphin County. Crews are on the scene of a vehicle fire on Interstate 81. It's actually on the 22-322 overpass going over Interstate 81.
We're told a diesel tanker truck overturned. It caught fire. Our Janelle Knight is live at the scene now with more on this breaking story. Janelle?
Well, I just want to step out of the way right away so you can just see how severe this tractor trailer fire is. As you mentioned, this is a ramp heading towards the 22-322 interchange in Dauphin County. We're told it's a diesel tractor trailer that was carrying diesel fuel that is on fire. I was just speaking with my photographer who's been in the business for over 30 years, and he says he has never seen a tractor trailer fire like this before. In fact, we were maybe a few miles away, maybe about 10 miles away, and we could see the smoke, this black, thick smoke just billowing away. At this point, we do not know of any injuries. We do not know of the status of the driver of this tractor trailer. We haven't been able to, it's sparking up again. You can see it's flaring up. I've never seen a fire this fierce and for this long. Fire crews are on scene trying to get things under control, but at this point, there's really not a lot they can do right now. I've been on scenes of tractor trailer fires before, and it takes a really long time for them to open up these roads. Even once the fire is under control and extinguished, you can imagine how much damage is being done to this ramp right now. So right now, the main priority, I can only assume for fire crews right now, is to get everything under control, get this fire out. It started around 6 o'clock, so we're going to be on scene just monitoring it and seeing what happens and how long it takes to get under control. But the main thing for drivers out there, this is a very popular route for everybody. Seek another route. Don't go this way. Try 81 if possible this morning. Back to you.
We want to go back to the breaking news out of Susquehanna Township, Dauphin County this morning. Let's take a live look. This is the 22-322 overpass over Interstate 81 in Susquehanna Township, Dauphin County, the scene of a massive diesel tanker fire this morning. It had been burning out of control for more than 30 minutes. It looks like fire officials were finally able to knock that fire down. The smoke just moments ago was thick and black and could be seen for miles. You're seeing some white smoke now, which would indicate that the fire is being put out. That tractor or trailer that was hauling diesel fuel overturned on this ramp, this 22-322 ramp over Interstate 81, and just caused a massive fire. People are being urged to definitely avoid this area.
We don't know about any possible injuries there, as we can see as they pour water on the fire, but it is causing major traffic problems. 81 is closed in both directions, all 4 lanes. We take the PennDOT camera there. That's at 22-322, the overpass, and it is causing major backups. Here is 81 at 83, the interchange. You can see all this traffic has been sitting still for quite a while. 81 at Front Street also. All of this traffic, you can't even get on 81 there. So major traffic delays if you use Front Street to get on 81, if you use 81 at 322, if you use 83 to 81, it is going to be a miserable morning out there, folks, and we'll be back with more in just a minute.
The fuel tanker that overturned in Dauphin County and erupted in flames, as you just saw, has led to the closure of 3 roadways that are essentially stacked on top of each other. I-81, the ramp to 322 West, and Route 22 East, all in Susquehanna Township.
And they will remain closed for a while. All of that is between Progress Avenue and Front Street. Moments before police closed the area down, ABC 27 viewer Ian Safko drove past the fire, took video with his phone, and posted it to our ABC 27 Facebook page. Now listen closely to this next video clip and watch for the fireballs. Just amazing. PennDOT tells us those explosions were portions of concrete exploding in the intense heat of the fire.
Oh my gosh, well, those fire, and those explosions incinerated that tanker truck. You can see that here. There is nothing left except for the shell of the truck. You can see at the back of the truck how badly damaged 322 West, that's the ramp to 322 West, is. The tanker was carrying 7,500 gallons of diesel fuel. That's why that fire was so humongous. Amazingly, the driver walked away with minor injuries. He is 52-year-old Thomas Euchre of Dover, York County. We also got up in a helicopter to take a look that way as well. You can see that contrast between the charred highway and the non-charred highway. 64,000 vehicles use this particular stretch of 81 every day. Here you can see a few cars there belong to police and PennDOT. Mark Hall kicks off our team coverage live in Susquehanna Township. Mark.
Well, Alicia, it began early this morning when a big truck flipped and things just continued to get worse across the board. Smoke and flames could be seen for miles as the tanker truck carrying 7,500 gallons of diesel fuel continued to burn on the ramp that connects northbound 81 to westbound Route 322. Employees who work at the nearby First Student Bus Company saw it all unfold before help arrived.
I went to the hill and I seen flames on the road, and then I heard a boom, and then more flames. And I stood up on the rail of my car and I could see, and you could feel the heat.
State police say the tanker that came from Tamarack Enterprises of Carlisle turned on its side, and moments later there was an explosion. And soon after that, the big rig was fully engulfed in flames. Investigators say 52-year-old Thomas Euchre of Dover, York County, made it out with minor burns and was taken to a hospital. The fact that he made it out alive was a talker on scene.
I'm not too sure how he got out. Sure, just quick thinking, truck probably overturned, and it was his instinct to get out of the truck.
While fire crews were fighting flames, people were fighting to get to work because of the traffic backups caused by the crash.
You sit for like 10 minutes and then you only move an inch. And everyone at the highway trying to get off was beeping. It was like all uptight.
ABC 27 sent a helicopter up to get an aerial view of the damage left behind and the work that lies ahead to get the ramp opened. Meanwhile, people are bracing for more traffic delays.
Just to get on Lingostown Road, it looked like there was a line of traffic coming from the east that was about a mile long.
And again, the driver, 52-year-old Thomas Euchre, suffered minor injuries. He'll be okay. Still no official word on the cause of the accident. Working for you live in Dauphin County, Mark Hall, ABC 27 News.
All right, Mark, thank you.
It didn't take long for traffic to back up due to all those closed roads, but it was a long way once they did back up. Some commuters stuck as far away as Mechanicsburg, waiting an hour, even two, to get to work. Kendra Nichols continues our live team coverage from Cumberland County. Kendra.
We are still seeing slow traffic here on the West Shore. We're in Hampton Township, not far from the 81 split. Behind me is 581. You can see westbound traffic, still a slow go here, and still a lot of people trying to get off at Creekview Road, trying another way home tonight. So we can show you what the backlogs look like from the ground, but we can also show you what they look like from the air today. It was a slow go for the Thursday morning commute. ABC 27 sent up a helicopter to get these shots, and you can see just about every major road. It was bumper to bumper. And the back roads were just as bad. Even school buses got caught. Some were running 40 minutes behind. And many people learned a new way home.
We had to take back roads through Enola. A normal 15-minute trip home took over an hour.
While many of you were sitting in traffic, others were busy planning ahead.
We will probably be in complete West Shore gridlock until at least 8 o'clock tonight.
At the Cumberland County Emergency Operations Center, techs were using mapping systems to get ready for the evening commute.
They're really kind of our map experts and are really good at coming in and helping us determine, which roadways are going to be congested, which alternate roadways can we use. We will put a plan together that will help us, get through it. And folks should still expect congestion.
So this is what officials did to make the evening commute run a little bit smoother. At 4 o'clock, the Turnpike started waiving toll fees between the Harrisburg East and Carlisle interchange, giving people another route to get home. Also, all truck restrictions were lifted on 11:15 between 81 and 322. Working for you in Cumberland County, I'm Kendra Nichols. Back to you.
It is a mess. Kendra, thanks so much.
The governor held a news conference about this afternoon, detailing the severity of the accident. Right now, no one can say when the multiple roadways affected will reopen. Our James Crumble continues our team coverage at the state capitol. James.
Good evening, Alicia. As we've been saying, this is quite the mess. Getting around this area is a big hassle, and it's going to stay that way for quite some time. I spoke with a PennDOT spokesperson today who told me that this situation on Interstate 81 is the worst that he's ever seen. Now, right now, the governor is working with PEMA to issue a disaster declaration that will clear the way for federal assistance. This fiery crash will likely cost tens of millions of dollars to repair. PennDOT crews are working around the clock assessing the situation, and things aren't good. That's because the crash on the ramp had a domino effect. Things were so hot, the overpass above it is now damaged and not stable, and because of that, 81 below it is closed, and it will stay that way at least through the weekend and maybe even Monday.
I don't know how it was done.
But everyone at the state level understands the urgency of reopening Interstate 81 and all the adjacent roads as speedily as we possibly can. Many people may ask, and for a very good reason, when will this road reopen? My answer is first this: not until we are absolutely sure it is safe for people to travel on.
Now here is a look at why things are not safe. PennDOT workers took this video this afternoon. This is what that overpass looks like from below. You can see how charred and black it is. And again, that overpass, it has to be replaced. Now there will be lots of detours because of this crash, and that's going to take place for the next couple of days. We can tell you that the Front Street ramps in Harrisburg, they are back open. And as Kendra mentioned, the Pennsylvania Turnpike is now free between the Harrisburg East and the Carlisle exits. But we are also told right now that there is a fiery crash there in the Harrisburg West interchange. So you're going to have to avoid that area as well. Lots of problems out there on the roads today. For a complete list of all the detours associated with this Interstate 81 crash, just go to our website at abc27.com. So the best advice, of course, is just make sure you leave early tomorrow and give yourself plenty of time to get to where you're going. Alicia, let's send it back to you.
It is so complicated. I think you're right. Those Front Street ramps are open off 81, but I think 81 is closed right around there, so that makes it complicated too. Just rest assured for our viewers, we're going to keep updating you on this. And James, thank you so much.